After exploring all different styles of music, my tabla player and friend Amrit showed me Qawwali music and Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and I think when I really started listening to it and really sinking my teeth into it, I was like, okay, this is what I really love. Even though most of it is in Punjabi, Urdu, all languages that even my parents don't speak. So my parents are Sri Lankan, and the language they speak at home is Tamil. I fell in love with it instantly, and it was just the way that it's sung. It's very hypnotic, very trancey, and the rhythm is it gets you. Probably about 10 years ago, really starting our journey with this, and it's sort of grown into this other thing that, you know, is our own version of it. And I've started writing English into it, so I sort of take the translations of these poems and in a very simple way they are poems about your love for God, or you can take them as love songs, or you can take them as, you know, very spiritual songs about God. But what I love about it is that the meanings are so free and they're really beautiful, and you don't have to be religious and you don't have to be spiritual to enjoy it. They can mean a million different things to different people. That's why I love this music, and I'm sort of putting my own spin on it, but trying to be really respectful at the same time, because it's such a special style of music, and I don't want to disrespect it in any way.
What are you on about? What's she on about?
And then I found these mouflons.
Because Qawwali isn't structured heavily. There is a structure to it, there's a theme, but you have to play within that theme. But you can also go outside of it, but you must return at some point to the basic theme.
And you can just take your time, enjoy yourself, express yourself, and there's a sort of wildness to it. Like,
yeah, there is.
It's just completely losing yourself, which is
what it's supposed to be.
It's what it's supposed to be. It's what sort of Sufism is about. It's just being free.
I don't call that half. That's like you hold.
Yeah, it's
when does that happen?
Okay, let's go through the song.
No, let's not go through it. But isn't there some kind of pattern?
No, there's no pattern.
I guess the biggest challenge is making sure we keep the essence and keep the freedom that you feel when you hear Qawwali music, but still put it within that Western framework, so it still is fusion, I suppose.
Okay, do you want me to play when you're holding, when things like double bar? Do you want me to hold it? Do you want me to hit every bar? I'm being a bit robotic on purpose because you want grounding.
Grounding. Don't.
What I was doing was cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Don't.
I'm not adding any coloring to it on purpose.
We'll do it late. We'll do a second take of color. Really, I think it's going to be color from either this or.
I agree. You should keep this very solid.
Yeah. Western music, in order to make it accessible or whatever else, or at least the way that I do it, or pop music, works in chord sequences, which in and of itself is, you know, inherently and intrinsically restricting. And it's a balancing exercise of making sure that the Western stuff serves as a backdrop for the Qawwali stuff. I'm not trying to bring the Western out, because there's nothing that I do or am doing Western-wise that's, you know, that new or innovative or whatever. I'm not reinventing the wheel Western-wise. The idea is that it's just a different backdrop for this music.